Thanks, Chris. It is smelling really good. Last time we were making the glaze. Now, step 2 and 3. What are we on now?
Yeah, so we have the glaze here. It's reduced, and I used one of my favorite little tools. It's an immersion blender or a stick blender.
Okay.
So I can bring it to the stove or wherever, and you don't have to put it in the blender. Because if you put hot food in a blender, put the lid on and turn it on, you're going to be repainting the ceiling of your kitchen. So you don't want to do that. Then we were starting to hash, so I had to kind of get that going.
Yeah.
So we have the Brussels sprouts, the sweet potatoes, some onions, and bacon. And so I normally just take this and put it in the oven and roast it, but it takes a little bit longer than the time that we have, so I'm kind of putting it in a skillet just to make sure it gets cooked so y'all can eat it.
Whenever you do put it in the oven, about how long does it go in?
So that's a tricky question. I would usually tell my cooks, well, till it's done. But
Okay.
you want to, so the sweet potatoes were raw, so you want to make sure that they're cooked all the way. So we're just going to take a fork or a little knife and press them, and if it goes in easily, then it's done. And we're going to want to get a little color. We want a little browning on that. Especially all these things taste better when they're caramelized because they have some natural sugar. During the break, you told me you like, honey or with your Brussels sprouts. Yeah, because that sweetness goes. So now we have the salmon. Okay. So again, salmon, super easy, very forgiving. I like mine medium rare. Some people like theirs all the way done. So we can go anywhere in between. But what we want to do is take this and season it. So I have a little Creole seasoning. So I'm just going to season it on all sides with a little Creole seasoning. Then we have our pan with just a little olive oil, and it's hot. So some people like the skin. Most people don't. I love the skin. So if I was going to do the skin, we put the presentation side down first. But since I took the skin off, this side that was closest to the bone is going to be the presentation side. And so we're going to put that down. Now I'm going to explain to you my favorite fish cooking technique. It's called pan roasting. Now you can't have a fancy pan with a rubber handle or something. You need a pan with a handle that can go in the oven. But I like to start it in a hot pan. We get a little color on it. Then we flip it, throw the whole pan in the oven for fish this size, probably 10 minutes in the oven. But I put one on to start, and I've got some of this hash ready. So I'm going to show you kind of how a plate looks.
All right. And so the glaze, does that go over the salmon or?
It's a sauce, and we can, while the salmon's cooking, we can kind of put it over the salmon too.
Gotcha.
But this is what I think people love about it. It's got great color. It's got, the sweet potatoes and the Brussels sprouts, and everyone loves bacon. And then we have our salmon here. We're going to put it right on top.
Oh yeah.
And then
this looks so
we
good.
have a little bit of the glaze. So I like to put the glaze kind of on it and around it. But I don't know if the camera can see that, but it thickened up nicely. And again, that's from that reduction. So we can put a little bit on there, and then a little bit around the sides like that.
Presentation.
Again, presentation.
Absolutely.
Because we used to say a long time ago that you eat with your eyes first, but now we all say the phone eats first because we want you to take a picture of it. So we got to let the phone eat.
Let the phone eat. I like it.
So we're gonna do that. But this is a great dish. It's nice and healthy, full of flavor. I think it's a nice, colorful dish, and it's something you can see. You can make it. You can make it
at home. Yeah,
I love
definitely. The smell of the glaze there, that's the first thing I noticed when I came into the side of the studio. Just phenomenal. I love the smell.
Yeah,
so I mean that's going to make me want to eat.
That's one of the things that I love about being a chef is because you get all these senses every day. Every time you're cooking, you love those smells. I love, the other thing I like to do is make sure I'm tasting it throughout. It's not so good for my figure, but
But it makes you making sure that you're
making sure that
the
it's
spots
right.
that you want to hit. Yeah.
And like we talked about that caramelization, as you taste it when you're cooking, you're going to taste it before it's caramelized, and then once it caramelizes, you taste it again, and you're like, wow, that's the same dish. Yeah. But it changed so much while it was cooking. That's the things that I think being a chef helps you realize.
I love it.
So you know what you're going to do different
All right, so as we wrap up here, we'll have we'll finish. You'll finish up here, and then by the end of the show, we'll have it all to sample out.
Sure will.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your recipes, all your tricks and secrets with us, Chef Peter.
Great, my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back. Don't go away. More Passepartout coming up.